Alright, we're getting into Frieren Journey, episode 16. I know what time it is. I think we're getting more into the priest this time around, so let's see how this episode goes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's jump into it.
You said this guy's a strong warrior, right?
He's a dwarf who stood guard over the next village for almost 400 years.
Damn.
Live a long time, but what's their life expectancy?
Usually about 3 centuries.
He's a long-lived friend of mine. Everyone calls him Old Man Full. I want to chat with him one more time before he dies.
So dwarves usually live for 400 years.
A rare opportunity. There probably aren't many people who can talk about the past with you. I see why you're looking forward to it. I suppose I can accept a detour if it's that important to you.
Thank you, Fern.
She really missed a friend.
We're staying 1 week at most.
Those two are getting close.
Is that the village?
That must be the friend.
Old Man Full. It's been a while. You see? I did my best with the stories, but nothing could live up to the real thing.
This guy looks too old to stand up.
Remind me, who are you again?
He's totally decrepit.
Come on, it's me, Frieren.
Ah, yes, I remember you now.
What's the point in pretending to be senile?
Oh, he pretending to be senile?
Most deaths in battle come from the careless underestimation of your opponent. Arrogance is the greatest weakness of people and demons alike.
I see.
Trouble standing? It doesn't matter how strong you are. An injury can be the end of anyone, especially if that person doesn't defend themselves. If I had drawn my sword, you'd be down 1 leg, young man.
He's right.
Your strategies are as underhanded as ever.
Yes, indeed. It's good to see you, Frieren. Please make yourself at home.
Some
Wait,
friend.
Frieren? I can't walk.
That's fine. You'll be training here with him anyway.
Damn.
That old man is really something else.
Start getting that work. Frieren is acting like a child. She really missed this one. Not many friends left, I guess. Dang.
The week really flies by, doesn't it? How is Stark?
He's improved a great deal for 1 week. Humans develop quickly.
They do. I've been meaning to say thank you, by the way. I didn't understand back then, but I'm grateful now. All those years ago, you gave me a reason to get to know Himmel and the others.
Really?
What made you decide to take this post, Old Man Full?
It's ancient history now. Doesn't matter. Not anymore.
People don't often risk their lives for something that doesn't matter.
It was my wife. This is the village she loved. I will protect it until I die.
Really?
She was a human. I'm keeping a promise to someone the world has long forgotten. Through this act, I remember.
So that's how he could remember his wife.
I'm sorry, but I won't say anything further. How could I describe her? Her face, her voice, the light I saw in her eyes. This is my memory, and I will carry it alone. It sounds silly, doesn't it? Keeping a promise to the dead. Guarding a home she'd no longer recognize.
still matters.
Facts.
Living or dead, you made a promise to someone you love. She'd be glad to know you've kept it.
Himmel, you have the makings of a great hero. I have no doubt that you'll defeat the Demon King. My wife's greatest wish was to lead an ordinary life in the era of peace that the defeat of the Demon King would surely have brought about. I look forward to the day of your victory. I will carry your memory as I have carried hers.
Don't get me wrong, I love the idea, but you have more important memories to focus on. And our stories are covered. Frieren and Eisen will know them.
I won't live nearly as long as she will.
Facts.
Guess it'll be your job then. You'll be the one to carry our memories into the future. Won't you?
I guess if I have to.
Frieren is very young for a mage.
You've been blessed with good companions.
Oh, Frieren, remind me later. I have a collection of handsome poses to show you for your recollection.
On second thought, maybe I won't remember you.
Damn.
He showed me the poses, but I doubt it was actually necessary. Almost feels like a waste of a memory.
Tell me something. Do you remember that hero's face?
Yes, of course I do.
And his voice?
Please, don't insult me. I remember everything. Himmel is the reason I decided I'd get to know people at all.
It haven't been that long
For defending this
for her.
village from danger. It matters to me.
I see. A reason, huh? I can't remember. It's all gone now. Her face, her voice, the light I saw in her eyes.
It's been so long for him, bruh.
I continue.
He can't remember.
The village as I swore I would, because it matters to me.
I never knew you had a sense of humor, old manful.
He doesn't. He's senile.
What brings you all the way out here?
He's not pretending.
Party headed.
We're going to Aureole, the land where souls rest.
And where is that?
And where the Demon King's castle is.
I see. So you're finally setting off to defeat the Demon King. That era of peace she talked about. I hope it's everything.
He got like dementia. He can't remember, bro.
The Demon King is already...
Your friend is gone.
What is it?
I'm just forming a memory. Something of you to carry with me into the future.
That's kind.
That sounds nice. I think I'd like that.
Poor old man fold.
I'm very glad I got to see you at the end of my life.
You said that exact same thing when we...
To know which path to follow.
Of course. I think we could all use a little break.
Take some rest, bro.
Excuse me. Did someone who went by Gorilla pass through here in the past 10 years? That's a wild question.
Oh, you mean Mr. Gorilla Warrior?
He knows him. He's the type to leave an impression, and he has such a unique name. It was a long time ago, but he defeated a monster for us. You wouldn't
Really?
happen to know where he went after that, would you? That's a little harder to recall. Ah, Mr. Gorilla had a pretty good relationship with the stubborn old woman who lives up on the plateau. You should try asking her.
Really?
Stubborn old woman? That's a rude nickname.
I'm a stubborn old woman, as you can see. I'm not telling you for free, son.
Oh, I guess she calls herself that. What do we have to do?
Just give him some
I can
work.
think of a few things you can do to earn the information. First, you will deliver this letter to a man named Nago. He's a blacksmith in the neighboring town.
I didn't know she'd have us running errands.
It reminds me of my adventures with Himmel.
Really?
Did things like this with a great hero?
Helping people with ordinary tasks was a daily occurrence for us. And most of the time, those errands evolved into troublesome hunts for either treasure.
The poor cat.
Please don't jinx us like that.
Many Himmel always got them in
We
trouble.
should do everything we can to get her to open up to us.
She got them running all type of errands. It's a mimic. Of course.
This stubborn old woman just refuses to open up to us.
Y'all could threaten her.
I see why everyone calls her that now.
I'm sorry. If Himmel or Heiter were here, convincing her to talk to us would have only taken hours.
It's too bad that everyone in our party is socially awkward.
Facts.
There's one more thing. You're going to polish the statue of the heroes in the canyon. Come with me. I'll show you the way.
How many statues do you have, Frieren?
The statue.
It's a stone carving of the heroes that supposedly saved the whole world a long time ago. But that's all I know about the thing. A couple of forgotten heroes. No one even knows their names, but we've looked after it for generations.
A couple of
Really?
forgotten heroes, huh?
Speaking of names, young man, you're goatee priest, right?
What? How did you know about that?
Here, this is the statue.
A priest and a warrior. It's older than
Isn't that old boy?
A very
Y'all just ran into him.
design in Mr. Gorilla.
I think I recognize the warrior, but I'm not sure how. Oh, it's a statue of Kraft.
There it is. There's been so many episodes. Craft.
Like him.
Well, we should get started while there's light.
So Kraft is way older than you, Frieren.
So the warrior's name is Kraft. And this one?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's no matter. Watch this statue.
Don't they look just like us? According to the chief, these guys were a duo of ancient heroes, but nobody I talked to remembers their names.
We're finally done. That was a lot of work.
If only it was a bronze statue. I could have used a spell.
I made Gorilla polish it too a while back.
Really?
You lot did a much better job of it than he did, though.
Fighting is pretty much all he's good for.
Whatever else you say about him, his name sure was memorable.
Facts.
Gorilla talked about you all the time. His friend Goatee Priest. He said the two of you would become heroes whose names would be remembered forever. Foolish.
But he never returned home. He must have passed, and he got that information.
Did you figure out where Gorilla went?
Yeah, tour. It's a trading city in the middle of the northern lands.
That's a long way to the east from here. And it's in the opposite direction of Voicehurst.
Yeah.
So he's leaving.
What am I gonna do now?
Look like we're losing our priest. Y'all know what time it is. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm tired. I'm out.